It's really a dirty game. For sure. It's really a dirty game. I really want y'all to listen to every word. I'm going to talk slow. This way y'all get a better idea of how this game go.
That's me, untouchable.
You ain't gonna sign no pretty artist being a man without you knocking it off in order for you to sign them. Just listen to that. And you definitely ain't doing that even if somebody else knocked it off first. Unless you know you got a chance to knock it off because your money long. And that's the power of a dollar. Especially with these no getting motherfuckers that know that they were just an ordinary Mo on the street. Shorty ain't gonna get them a time of day. But when that money talk, you take them out to eat, give them a little treat, trinkets, shit like that, it changed the whole game. So, in my opinion, Puff was knocking off Big Wife before it even became his wife. Period. Period. Puff ain't signed Little Kim because he couldn't get it because of her loyalty to Big. But she got signed by somebody else. Right? Right. Now Big had a lot of serpents in his circle. Yeah, because somebody was pulling up in her red Jag, but Kim wouldn't have did that if Big didn't marry Faith. Follow everything I'm saying. Follow the pattern, and you see how this game works. And Faith was messing with Redman first before all of that shit. That's why she got a song with Redman now. Right? Right. 30-something years later. Right? Right. Something that could have been done 35 years ago. Right? Right. Big came to my house playing that Redman tape. Facts? Facts. This before what the album came out. This before he met Faith. But he got the memo. Just listen to everything I'm saying. I'm going to go on to the main points. This what attracted him to Faith. Alright? Because he like the #1 rapper everybody loved because Redman was that nigga. For me to be that nigga, and I get this girl, I'm definitely going to be that nigga. This the mentality men have sometimes. Sad, but true. I couldn't rock like that. Now, let's get to the real part. Your man said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with two consenting adults having a relationship if you feel like you love the person. That's what Un said when he was wearing the pink on the Art of Dialogue interview. In my opinion, he was already knocking it off before Big got a chance to touch. Yup, that's just what I think. And absolutely what I think is exactly what's going on. Straight like that. This what made the green light for them. Like, yeah, I get that to you. You play with that. Playing with Big, man. That was dead wrong. You and Big. Now let's go deeper. Now shout out to Jay-Z. Straight like that. You wanna know why? Because he was gonna take the weight. Yeah, he green lighted it, which is all the more reason why he was gonna take the weight, but he wasn't gonna tell on his friends. He'll just take the accusation knowing two things. One, I ain't telling my friends. Two, it's gonna increase my street credibility. This nigga's going here, I'm putting in work while being a rapper. Which kept them loyal to Jay, which will divide everything with Dame and Biggs. Right? Because it's two Harlem niggas, there's one Brooklyn nigga. But all the Brooklyn niggas is the team. Right? Right. And y'all starting to get this pattern? So that's what made room for all that other stuff to happen. Let's go deeper. What you think made the best of both worlds be a fallout? Once Jay started messing with the person that R. Kelly was married to. Right? Right. But then somebody seen that and said, yo, hold up. I've been messing with girls, then I come back to the town. Now you want to mess with the girls. Because their dad said that in the interview. Right? Right. So the payback on that was messing with the same ones they was messing with. Just to say, I could take her from y'all. Right? Right. R.I.P. to that princess. Straight like that. Are y'all starting to see where all of this is going? So when all that happened, other brother pulling up in Kim Jag while we standing outside on the block rolling dice. So we already peep game because we know what it is. Like, yo, he gotta know. But he probably don't care because he feel he had bigger fish dealing with Faith and that other one that was signed to Right? Right. And they know I know, but they didn't realize as being young women that there was pawns in these men's chess game on. Right? With Kim Porter. Right? With Sarah Chapman. Right? Right. It's a dirty game. And they the ones that knew how to play it. And that's just a fact. So it leads to that bigger point on what happened to lead to the poking that Choke No Joke said he was there for to see and know that Jay-Z didn't do that to you either. Right? Right. And I'm gonna go a little off. It was like the OJ case, that's why he beat it, because he ain't the one that did it, but he the one with the money. So we gotta get at him, because that's where the money gonna get spent. It's the one who did it ain't got the money. Right? Right. Now all of a sudden, the man that allegedly poked you writing a letter to? It ain't dear summer, but it's the summertime, right? Right. Yeah, I'll take all the subs that I'm dropping on you and you put it together for yourself because you have common sense. Right? Right. Which leads to the last point. Because in the interview, that woman said he was leaking my records. Which leads to the other point that maybe he was leaking his record. But then they try to use that as the incident to lead to that. But was it really that? Or was it the fact that before and after Big passed, the label owner had that woman under his deodorant, but then Jay-Z was able to take her from you because he had his label. Who did she say said, yo, what you doing having them as management and all that? And then when she approached him and said, yo, Dame said he could be my manager. And he burst out with anger. Right. Because the fact is, he know that he got enough money, just like he got enough money to be the next one knocking the stuffing out that Ed McMuffin in the name of management. Right. So your man Jay like, oh no. I'm gonna let him do that when I can do that. Right. And that's just a fact. It's a dirty game and it costs money to play it. And that's the bottom line. There ain't no other way to say it. Hit the unlike button. Because I was really gonna go there on a whole different level. But the bottom line is a lot of y'all are some smorgasbord ass niggas playing with leftovers, but then it wasn't really leftover if you the one that really fucked them first. Right. And I let you go and get them and let you think that you that nigga as a rap artist that's under me. Thinking you gonna get all the girls and they gonna still come back to me after you disappear. Right. And that's just the bottom line. Not saying nothing about them putting no hit on Biggie or none of that. I'm talking about what niggas will do for that box. And that's a fact. Because of the ordinary Mo and them not having no label, them bras wouldn't have gave them time of day. No matter how young they was. And that's all I got to say.
That's me, untouchable.
Why you my label so evil? When all I wanna do is be there for my people. Why you my label, knucklehead on a bad son, broke angry nigga that just wanna have